I'll give the arraignment on live stream. Then we're going to go ahead. We have one juvenile case today, and I'll go ahead and we'll go off live stream for the juvenile case. And then after that, we'll go back on live stream. As far as the arraignment concerned, the arraignment is done here. The purpose of the arraignment is to advise you of your rights and explain the nature of the procedures in this court. After I've given the general advisement, I'll ask each of you, and if you're under the age of 18, your parent or legal guardian, come forward to the podium. At that point, I'll read the charges against you and explain the nature of each one of the charges. You'll be required to enter a plea as to each one of the charges. You may enter a plea of guilty. A plea of guilty means you admit the charge and do not wish to contest the charge. You have the right to make a statement to the court after you enter a plea of guilty. However, you're not required to do so. You may enter a plea of not guilty. A plea of not guilty means you do not admit the charge, and a trial date will be set at this time. You may enter a plea of no contest. A plea of no contest means that you do not contest the charge and will be handled in most cases in the same manner as a guilty plea. That plea must be acceptable to the prosecution. Before you enter a plea, it's very important that you understand you have the following rights as a defendant in this court. You're presumed to be innocent. The prosecution must prove all elements of all charges against you beyond a reasonable doubt. You need not make any statements against yourself. However, any statements you do make can be used against you. You have the right to have your arraignment continued for good cause shown. If you're in custody, you have the right to bail. The maximum penalty which may be imposed by this court is a fine of $2,650 and/or 364 days of imprisonment. You have the right to be represented by an attorney at all stages of the proceedings. If appropriate, and if you're found to be indigent, an attorney can be appointed to represent you at no cost to you, and you will have an opportunity to speak to that attorney before any further proceedings are held. You have the right to a speedy and a public trial. When appropriate, you can either choose a trial to the court, which means that, to the judge without a jury, or you can request a jury trial. If you desire to have a jury, you must make a written demand for trial by jury and pay a $25 fee within 21 days after the date of this arraignment or your entry of a plea of not guilty. The court may waive the jury fee if you're found to be indigent. The $25 fee can be refunded to you if you're found not guilty. You may choose a jury consisting of between 3 and 6 persons, and if no number is specified, then a jury of 3 persons will hear your case. You have the right to cross-examine any witnesses called by the town to testify against you. You have the right to have witnesses subpoenaed by the court to appear to testify at trial. You need only give the clerk of the court at least 5 days written notice prior to trial if you wish to have witnesses subpoenaed. Please provide contact information for the witnesses. You have the right to testify or not to testify on your own behalf. If you choose not to testify, that will not be considered as evidence of guilt. Any plea you make must be voluntary on your part and not the result of any undue influence or coercion on the part of any person. If you've been found guilty at trial, you have the right to appeal the decision to the District Court of Larimer County. That appeal must be filed within 35 days of the date of sentencing in this court. These are the basic rights you have as a defendant in this court. And we'll go ahead and go off live stream for the moment. And we'll go ahead and call the adult docket then. Next case we have is people of the town of Timnath versus Martin Morado Zamora. Mr. Morado Zamora.
Hello, Your Honor.
Good morning. Were you present in court when I read your rights?
Yes.
Do you understand your rights?
Yes, sir.
Any questions about your rights?
No, sir.
I also have in front of me an advisement of legal rights. Do you recall seeing that document?
Yes, sir.
Did you have an opportunity to review that document before you signed it?
Yes, sir.
Any questions about your rights contained on that document?
No, sir.
I also have in front of me a traffic disposition whereby you'd be entering a plea as a violation of section 1101(1)(3), driving too fast for conditions. 1101(1)(3) provides no driver of a motor vehicle shall fail to decrease the speed of such vehicle from an otherwise lawful speed to a reasonable and prudent speed when special hazard exists with respect to pedestrians or other traffic or by reason of weather or highway conditions. Do you understand the charge?
Yes, sir.
Any questions about the charge?
No, sir.
Do you wish to enter a plea of the charge at this time?
Guilty.
Court will accept the plea. We'll go ahead and impose the stipulated fine of $221 plus $35 court costs for a total of $256. And 3 points will be assessed against your Colorado driver's license.
Yes, sir.
Any questions?
No, sir.
Please see the clerk of the court. Okay, next case I have is people of the town of Timnath versus Matthew Dollar. Mr. Dollar. Mr. Dollar, you appear to be represented by counsel, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Can I please have counsel enter their appearance on the record?
Yeah, Steve Mitchell, attorney number 52157.
Thank you, Mr. Mitchell. Mr. Dollar, were you present in court when I read your rights?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand your rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any questions about your rights?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Dollar, I also have in front of me an advisement of legal rights form. Do you recall seeing that document?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have an opportunity to read that document before you sign it?
Yes, sir.
Any questions about your rights?
No, sir.
Mr. Dollar, I also have in front of me a traffic disposition. Appears that it has not been signed, is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, what is the request?
Your Honor, we're asking to set this over for continuance for the next court appearance.
So you want to set this over, so we'll set this over then to July 10th
Yes, Your Honor.
at, it'll be again at 9:30 in the morning. So plan on being here then, and we'll go ahead and continue this matter. At that point, I'll read the factual allegations.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Next case I have is people of the town of Timnath versus Cameron Thibodeau. Mr. Thibodeau. Mr. Thibodeau, were you present in court when I read your rights?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand your rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any questions about your rights?
No, Your
Mr. Thibodeau, I have in front of me an advisement rights form. Do you recall seeing that document?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you have an opportunity to review that document before you signed it? Any questions about your rights contained on that document?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Thibodeau, I have in front of me a criminal disposition whereby you'd be entering a plea as a violation of Section 10-10-30 of the Code of the Town of Timnath, which is solicitation prohibited by posting of no solicitation or no trespassing sign. No solicitor, whether commercial or non-commercial, shall enter or remain upon any private premises in the town if a no solicitation or no trespassing sign is posted at or near the entrance to such premises. For purposes of this provision, if an occupant of a multifamily dwelling wishes to prohibit door-to-door solicitation by the posting of a sign, the sign prohibiting solicitation must be posted at or near the entrance to the occupant's individual's dwelling. Do you understand the charge?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any questions about the charge?
No, Your Honor.
Do you wish to enter a plea to the charge at this time?
Yes, Your Honor.
What is your plea?
Guilty.
Court will accept the plea. Will impose the fines by ordinance of $750 plus court costs for a total of $785. I understand you need a payment plan, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
What is your proposal? As far as the payment plan, what can you afford to pay over time? In other words, how much per month?
$100.
Well, that'll take us for a long time to get there at $100. So let's do $150. $150, that'll take you 5 months. So the first payment, we'll go ahead and make that due on July 10th. And then you'll do every month thereafter, and you'll have to have it done by the last payment on November 5th of 2026. That should give you some time to get that done. I know it's a little tight these days. If you can't get that done, please appear back in court and explain why you can't do that, and the court will make adjustments accordingly. Any questions?
No, Your Honor.
Please see the clerk of the court. Thank you. That's fine. Okay, since there's other matters that are coming before this prosecutor on the arraignments, we'll go ahead and go forward to a pretrial conference, and that'll be the people of the town of Timnath versus Sarah Noel. All right. You appear to be represented by counsel. Could I please get counsel to enter her appearance on the record?
Good morning, Jessica Cantor, C-A-N-T-E-R, 61447.
Thank you, Ms. Cantor. I have in front of me, Ms. Noel, a traffic disposition whereby you be entering a plea as a violation of Section 205 of the Model Traffic Code, which is defective headlamp. Were you present in court when I read that charge? Do you understand that charge? Do you have any questions about that charge? Do you wish to enter a plea as that charge at this time? What is your plea? Court will accept the plea. Will impose the stipulated total fine and court costs of $205. Do you have any questions about that? Please see the clerk of the court. Thank you. Next case we have is a review. This will be people of the town of Timnath versus Rosura Noonan. Ms. Noonan. Ms. Noonan, you were to attend the petty theft class and perform 24 hours of useful public service by 6/3 of 2026, and you were needed to pay a deferred judgment fee of $50. Where are we at? I'm sorry, you have to speak up a little bit.
I've started all of it. I was just hoping to get an extension and get that finished up.
Get one shot, July 10th, get it done. If you
Yeah.
don't get it done, you're gonna have to be back here and explain why I shouldn't impose further fines and/or jail time or both. You understand?
I do.
Any questions? Okay, July 10th. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Next case is people of the town of Timnath versus Erica Scott. Ms. Scott? Ms. Scott, were you present in court when I read your rights?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand your rights?
Yes.
Do you have any questions about your rights?
No, sir.
Ms. Scott, I also have in front of me an advisement of rights form. Do you recall seeing that document?
Yes, sir.
Did you have an opportunity to read that document before you signed it?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions about your rights contained on that document? Ms. Scott, I also have in front of me a traffic disposition where you'll be entering a plea as to violation of two separate sections of the Model Traffic Code. First is a violation section 205, which is defective headlamp. Were you present in court when I read that charge? Were you present in court when I read the charge about a defective headlamp?
Do I have a charge of a defective headlamp?
No, I said, were you present in
Oh, I
court?
was. Sorry, yeah.
Do you understand that charge?
Yes.
Do you have any questions about that charge?
I'm confused.
I'm sorry?
You're saying I have a charge of a defective headlamp?
There, it says on the traffic disposition, what I have is you'd be entering a plea is the violation of two different sections of the Model Traffic Code. That's what, according to the document. First would be defective headlamp, which is a violation of section 205 of the code. Let me read that charge again so you understand the charge. Every motor vehicle other than a motorcycle shall be equipped with at least two headlamps with at least one on each side of the front of the motor vehicle, which headlamp shall comply with the requirements and limitations set forth in sections 202 and 204 to 231 and part 3 of the code where applicable. Do you understand that charge? Do you have any questions about that charge? Do you wish to enter a plea as to that charge? Yes. What is your plea? Second section is section 1409, which is insurance. Section 1409 provides no owner of a motor vehicle or low-powered scooter required to be registered in this state shall operate the vehicle or permit it to be operated on a public highways of this state when the owner has failed to have a complying policy or certificate of self-insurance with full force and effect is required by law. Do you understand that charge?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions about that charge? Do you wish to enter a plea as to that charge? What is your plea? The court will accept both of the pleas. Apparently you did present proof of insurance, is that correct? And that was effective as of 2/26 of 26?
Yes, sir.
Okay. With that in mind, what the court will do is it'll impose the following fines. I'll impose the $500 required fine for the insurance, but I'll suspend $250 of it, and $171 for the defective headlamp, for a total of $456. Do you have any questions?
No, sir.
Please see the clerk of the court.
Your Honor, so that stays in the record, can we quash Schwartztrauber and Scott's warrant, please?
Please, both warrants shall be squashed.
Thank you.
Thank you. Lizzie, I think you took that one back from me. Okay. You're being too efficient. Thank you. Next case is People of the Town of Timnath versus Brian Schwartztrauber. Mr. Schwartztrauber? Good morning. Were you present in court when I read your rights? Do you understand your rights? Do you have any questions about your rights? Also in front of me, advisement rights form. Do you recall seeing that document?
Yes, sir.
And did you have an opportunity to review that document before you signed it?
Yes, sir.
Any questions about your rights contained on that document?
No, sir.
Mr. Schwartztrauber, I also have in front of me a traffic disposition whereby you be entering a plea as violation of section 1409 of the model traffic code as adopted by the town, which is compulsory insurance. Were you present in court when I read that charge? Do you understand the charge?
Yes, sir.
Any questions about the charge?
No, sir.
Mr. Schwartztrauber, do you wish to enter a plea as to that charge?
Yes, sir.
What is your plea?
Guilty, Your Honor.
And it appears that you do have insurance now?
I'm trying to get proof of that right now.
Okay, it says you had Geico, is that correct? The court will go ahead and accept the plea. We'll enter the required fine of $500. I'll suspend $250 of it. And you'll be required to pay that this time. Any questions?
Is there a way I can do a payment plan? 'Cause I cannot afford that right now.
What is your proposal?
I can do $100 for the next 2 months, then 50 when I get paid next after that.
Okay, we'll go ahead and do that. So you'll do 100 on July 10th, 100 on August 6th, and then 50 on September 3rd. And that'll be the end of that. Make sure you get those paid, because otherwise you got to come back.
Your Honor, are we waiving court costs then?
Yes, we're
Okay,
waiting for
thank you.
those. Any questions? Please see the clerk of the court. Okay, next case we have is People of the Town of Timnath versus Rodney Adams. What is the status of this matter?
He was continued to July 10th, Your Honor.
Next case, People of the Town of Timnath versus Tanner Allen.
Defendant's first appearance, Your Honor, and he fails to do so at this time.
Default shall enter, since it's an infraction. Next case, People of the Town of Timnath versus Rhea Camacho.
Defendant's first appearance, Your Honor, and she fails to do so. It's a parking ticket.
Default shall enter. Next case, People of the Town of Timnath versus Abraham Loring.
Your Honor, you skipped a couple ones
Oh,
before.
did I? Sorry. Yeah, there's a whole nother page here. Okay. People of the Town of Timnath versus Victor Escoven.
Defendant's first appearance, Your Honor, and he fails to do so at this time.
I would request a warrant.
This is a traffic offense. There shall be a warrant. Next case, People of the Town of Timnath versus Jennifer Geeman.
Defendant's first appearance, Your Honor, she fails to do so at this time. Parking ticket.
I would request a default.
Default shall enter. Next case, People of the Town of Timnath versus Jesus Gonzalez Gallegos.
Defendant appear, checked in, and then disappeared, so I am not sure, Your Honor.
I would request a default.
Yeah, this is an infraction. Default shall enter. Interesting. People of the Town of Timnath versus Nathalie Henyo.
She paid, Your Honor.
Next case, People of the Town of Timnath versus Gabriel Hillhouse.
Continued to July 10th, Your Honor.
Next case, People of the Town of Timnath versus Nolan Lockey.
He paid, Your Honor.
Now we'll go to the People of the Town of Timnath versus Abraham Lurig.
Defendant paid, Your Honor.
And I have People of the Town of Timnath versus Jason Peterson.
Defendant's first appearance, Your Honor, and he fails to do so.
Town requests a default.
Default shall enter. This is an infraction.
What about Muriga Hughes?
We continued him to July 10th.
Thank you.
Next case, people of the town of Timnath versus Elvin Rivas.
Defendant's first appearance, Your Honor, and she fails to do so at this time.
Town requests a default.
Default shall enter since this is an infraction. People of the town of Timnath versus Rolando Santana Banos.
Defendant's first appearance, Your Honor, and it's a parking ticket.
Town requests a default.
Default shall enter. Then we have the show causes. People of the town of Timnath versus Dallin Lang.
Defendant came by, Your Honor, said that he was going to appear because he didn't know what the show cause order was, so he's aware of the show cause order, but he fails to appear today, Your Honor.
Warrant shall issue.
Hold on a second. Did he get a copy of the show cause?
Yes,
And I guess what was the response?
that he was going to be here and appear.
Okay.
Yeah, there
So
is.
my concern with the warrant is that this was resolved on April 2nd. He pled guilty.
Oh, I
owes
see what you're
money.
saying.
He owes a class.
And
It
money.
looks like the class is not due until July 9th. So I would ask that we continue this matter until July 10th for
Yes.
a review on the show cause. And if you could send notice
Yes,
that the show cause appearance will be occurring on July 10th.
okay.
That'd
Yeah.
be my preference.
Yeah, I was looking at the payments, which were due today, so. Okay, we'll go ahead and do it that direction. People of the town of Timnath versus Jennifer Brown.
Ms. Brown appeared last court date, Your Honor. She mentioned she had all the classes done, but she needed to find her log, and she was going to bring it today as proof of completion, but she fails to appear at this time, Your Honor.
We'll do a show cause.
How many hours does she have to do? Because all I'm seeing is that she owes money.
Well, she changed every time she came. She asked for hours in lieu of fines, then she went
In lieu of
back to
fines.
fines, so now it's back to the hours.
Next case, people of the town of Timnath versus Miguel Gutierrez Herrera.
Your Honor, defendant we have no proof that he got the show cause. It came back as undeliverable. I got in contact with his friend, and he said that he moved out of state and he doesn't know where to find him. So,
Yeah, he was homeless, am I correct?
yes, he was.
Your Honor, the town would request a warrant due to the fact that he does owe community service hours, and those hours were due by April 1st, and it looks like he has not provided proof of those community service hours.
Yeah, he is not.
Warrant shall issue. Next case, people of the town of Timnath versus Joaquin Heron.
Defendant owes a payment today. His hours are not due until August, but he failed to pay or appear today.
We'll show cause on Mr. Heron. We have a good address for him?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Next case, people of the town of Timnath versus Alessa Lopez. Ms.
She
Lopez.
called, Alyssa called, and she was going to provide a proof of her hours. She's living today and until, she said October, at the Safe Way House in Weld County. She does not have a ride availability, but she did not send her hours her mother was supposed to, from what she said. So I don't know what you would like to do.
What's prosecution's position on this one?
Your Honor, this has been going on for quite some time. I would request a show cause to be sent to the safe house. I don't want to penalize her with a warrant if she is having some issues that causes her to be at the safe house.
Is there a way that you could check with the safe house and see if she could do her community service there?
I could call and ask. Yes.
Let's do the show cause, but let's see if she can't do the community service there. It's just.
She has finished the community
Oh, she's
service
finished.
hours, but she's unable to get to the log because she left it at her mom's house, so the mom is unable to find them, and she's at the Safeway house. So I can send her another log and see if her probation officer can help her fill them out again, because I know she finished them.
Or in the alternative, she can do the hours,
I'll ask
safe
that.
house,
Okay.
and then provide proof.
Yeah. So rather than show cause, let's continue this so that we're not, you know, getting her into any other matters. Let's see if we can't get this one resolved. Sounds like she's doing what she can, and she doesn't have very much in the form of a support system.
Yeah. She's actually getting back to what she needs to be, so I was gonna request if we can do something to
Let's
help
go
her.
ahead and continue this matter, because
Thank
that seems to be the best way to address this.
Yep, thank you, Your
Have
Honor.
we, hold on a second, have we issued a show cause at any time before?
Yes, we did. And we've also issued a warrant because of she did not appear. And she was arrested back in '25.
Okay, yes, I do see the show cause was issued. All right, I'm just making sure we're preserving jurisdiction.
Yeah, and
Oh,
we had done the fines, in lieu of the fines, the judge ordered 40 hours, and she did, I'm trying to believe what she told me, because she asked for a couple of logs to fill out the 40 hours. That's the problem right now.
I was just concerned about jurisdiction. That's-
Okay.
No, that's a good question. Okay, the next case is people of the town of Timnath versus Yelitzer Medina Pereira.
Ms. Pereira had a payment plan. She paid the first day. She called and wanted to know the updates. She knows she had to appear in court today for a review if she didn't pay, and she failed to pay and appear in court, Your Honor.
Show cause. Next case I have is a warrant, people of the town of Timnath versus Richard Otis.
Ms. Otis was released from Laramie County Jail in April, and he failed to appear on April 2nd, but we didn't have the paperwork, so we moved it for today, and he fails to appear, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I'd ask for another warrant. I can tell you that I am also familiar with Mr. Otis from another jurisdiction, and he has a pending warrant in that jurisdiction.
Well, I guess you'll have two of them then, so we'll issue a warrant. And that's all the matters the court has on its docket for today. Are there any other matters to come before the court at this time?
What
No,
about
Your Honor,
Noon?
that's it.
What about Noonan?
Noonan is the last one that came and asked for an extension for her hours. She did half of them, but needed an extension.
All right, thank you.
I gave her till July 10th.
Yeah, that's fine, Your Honor. I didn't hear her name.
Sure. Any other matters?
No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
There being none, the court will stand in recess and we'll go off the live stream and off the record.